This video is strictly for educational purposes only. I do not condone or glorify the usage of drugs.
Yo, what is good? I'm Low-Key Fish, and in this video I'll be covering a psychedelic called 2CI. This substance is known for inducing both psychedelic and stimulating effects, which can yield similar effects to hippie flipping, which is when someone takes MDMA and psilocybin mushrooms at the same exact time. I'll go over the dangers, effects, history, personal experiences, and much more. Let's get into it. 2CI is a psychedelic substance of the phenethylamine class and was first synthesized in 1976 by the infamous chemist Alexander Shulgin. Just like other members of the 2C family, it's derived from systematic modification of the mescaline molecule. 2CI is used mainly as a psychedelic and for its moderate stimulating and entactogenic effects. It's even been explored as a potential stimulant nootropic when microdosing it. Users frequently report more vivid and bright visuals when compared to 2CB and other drugs in the 2C family. It can also be more stimulating than 2CB, along with having a slight body load for some users. Many also claim it to increase sociability and the feeling of love. Its stimulation is described as speedy or amphetamine-like. In the early 2000s, 2CI was sold in Dutch smart shops after the drug 2CB was banned. These days, it's illegal in most countries around the world, including the United States, Australia, Germany, Canada, the UK, and China. When identified, it's typically found in the form of blotter tabs or in pill capsules. A common dose is around 10 to 20 milligrams, and anything over 20 to 30 milligrams is deemed as a strong dose. We do not know what the lethal dose is, and there's very little research to back up whether or not it's even possible to die from taking. The onset is 45 to 90 minutes, and the peak lasts roughly 3 to 5 hours once kicked in. Users should expect to have an afterglow once it wears off, where they have a sense of feeling satisfied with the world around them. Personally, I've tried it once and it was actually accidental. Basically, some friends and I took some tabs which we originally thought was acid at first, but after like 20 minutes it started numbing our tongue, and if you know anything about LSD, it should be tasteless. So my friend hits up the dealer and the dude's like, "Oh, sorry man, I gave you 2CI by mistake." When in reality, he probably knew what he was doing because 2CI is much cheaper in price than acid. Either way, we had already eaten the tabs, so it was too late to go back at that point. I remember that it felt very similar to shrooms, but it was way more euphoric. It ended up lasting about 6 hours and kept us awake for the entire day after.
Well, I hate insomnia.
All in all, I'd say it was a pretty fun experience, and I may even do it again at some point if I have the opportunity, just because of how unique the trip was. It isn't that uncommon for 2CI to get confused with 25I-N-bomb due to how chemically similar they are and the effects that they both yield. Although N-bomb can be much more dangerous even at low doses. Watch this video next to learn everything there is to know about N-bomb and why it's considered a dangerous alternative to LSD. I'm Low-Key Fish. Peace out.